Gizmo, we gotta put your little stuff in your ears tomorrow. I gotta finish reading. Put your little stuff in your ears. I can't see who here. I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all something that I saw on Facebook. I saw something on Facebook. Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, look. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me because I can hear myself. Because y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all just sitting there looking. Who beat Phoenix? Because if Phoenix was here, she'd have said something. So somebody must have beat her. Who beat her? Who beat her? Whoever beat her need to say something so they can get their star for today. I ain't gonna be on here long. I know she about to be mad at me and be like, who told you to come on here this late? Because it's 7 o'clock. It's almost 7 o'clock here, so I know it's 7, like 8, 9. It's like 10. Is my shirt dirty? No. It's I know it's late. Where y'all at? Oh, this girl that made a whole dress out of pennies. Like, you really got to be able to sew to make a dress out of pennies. The whole entire dress is made out of pennies. Y'all, I need to know who here before I show this video. Because I only want to show it one time. And I can't be here long because I'm sitting in a somewhat awkward position with my computer. And I don't know who here yet. So I got people just sitting here staring at me and not saying anything. I knew you would get here eventually. Girl, I had something that I wanted to show y'all that could not wait until tomorrow. Did you see that video of that woman jumping over the bank thing? You know how the bank tellers have like a little plastic partition? Did you see that video of that woman jumping over the bank partition at Chase? Now I'm gonna tell you this. The Chase banks, I can't remember if the one, because there's a brand new Chase bank by our house. I don't know if you guys saw that video that me and my husband made, I think in May, when the brand new Safeway opened, but a brand new Chase opened in that area, opened up right there too. Like brand new from the ground up, brand new. And I don't think I ever been in there. Like we always go to the ATM, so I don't know how the teller situation is made there. Hold on, Gabe. But at where we moved from in Oakland, the teller situation had a bulletproof glass from the teller window all the way up to the ceiling. So you couldn't hop over. There's no way you could go over, and there's no way you could go through. Like they had to spin that little thing to like some kind of you slide your money up under there. It was only like this much thing to like slide your money and stuff. It was real high security. Like them people at Chase wasn't playing because they had been robbed. Look at this. Look at her. Went over the partition and got over in there where the tellers are. Now y'all know. And they said she had an account at the bank. So they got all her information. I'm pretty sure by the time she got home, the police was waiting. She's not going to be able to do anything. She may as well just turn herself in. Now, one of the news reports that I saw said that she was trying to cash a check and that the teller took the check because her account was overdrawn and she wanted the check back so she could go someplace else and cash it. And the teller wouldn't give it to her, so she went over the thing to get her check back. Then I saw a news article, but it wasn't really, to me, it wasn't a reputable article, but I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it if I can find it. The news article says something totally different. But I'm going to read to you what the article said. The news article actually says something that didn't really make sense to me. Because the news article actually says she got away with some money. She got some cash. And I can't see her being able to. Okay, this is the article. It says woman accused of jumping over bank counter to steal money from cash box. It said a female suspect on Tuesday, January 25th, robbery at a Beaufort bank. And I think this is in Georgia. Let me see. Beaufort Bank is accused of jumping over the counter to steal money from a cash box. According to the Gwinnett County Police Department, the robbery occurred at the Chase Bank, and it gave the address, where a teller was approached by a black woman who asked to withdraw $13,564 from her account. The teller requested the woman's driver's license, debit card, and phone number. When the woman did not want the teller to scan her California driver's license, did not provide the debit card for her account, and the phone number did not match the information on her bank account profile, the woman then held onto a glass partition and jumped over the counter. Once she was behind the counter, the woman took keys and grabbed a pair of scissors before opening the cash box and taking $750 from inside. The woman then left the bank using a side door where bank employees enter and exit. The incident is under investigation by Gwinnett detectives. What's today's date? This can't be right. Today is February the 10th. Unless this happened a while ago and it's just now going viral. And I can't believe that. Like, I would assume that this would go viral this same day that it happened. But how did she get How does she get $750? Like once you once you climb that um partition thing, I'm pretty sure all of them tellers slam they boxes closed. So how did she get $750 in cash? I don't know. This article is weird, and I'm pretty sure since it has went viral, now the truth is going to come out because I'm pretty sure they're gonna catch her and she's going to jail. Today is your mom's birthday. Happy birthday. And welcome Gabe. Gabe said he a new subscriber. Is Gabe? Gabe? Gabe could be a male or female name, right? Well, welcome, Gabe, new subscriber. Yay! I don't have my. Oh wait, I got my noisemaker, y'all. I got my noisemaker. Let's see. Oh, it got one. Okay, that was a little bit too much, but yay! Thank you, Gabe. Okay, girl. Okay, Gabe. Well, welcome to the family. Well, we hope you join the family just because, you know, we want you to join. We want you to come back. But I just thought that was the craziest thing that I have seen all day. Like I ain't never seen nobody jump the partition at a bank. Now I have seen some crazy stuff, but I have never seen anybody bold enough to jump the partition thing at the bank. Like you want to go? Did she want to go to jail? Like she ain't got nothing else to do. She just want to go to jail, huh? I want them to come pick me up, take me to jail. I don't want to be free because you can't. And speaking of jail, so the baby and his entourage got into a tussle this morning at a bowling alley with his baby mama's brother. So the baby and his security team literally beat up this dude at a bowling alley. So now the LA police, because that video is circulating around and the video that went viral and everybody was looking at how they beat up on this dude, and they said one of them kicked him in the head. They were sliding all over the bowling alley and stuff. And now the police is like, oh, okay, this is interesting. You out here fighting and can on. Y'all can't make the baby stop fighting. Like, can't nobody tell the baby that he don't have to do that no more? What's wrong with these what's wrong with these young rappers? They get money and they still don't know how to. Don't you know that when you get money, it's certain things that you don't have to do anymore. You can put down that, that ghetto life. You don't have to live that anymore. Like, why don't they understand that? It's nobody in his camp that can get to see, I'm telling you, that's because these young people don't have any elders in their camp to talk to. They're not listening to the advice of their elders. They a lot of these young people hate older people. Because I just saw a video of a young man who said that he was a nurse. I'm pretty sure he's a CNA. Talking about arguing with one of the patients and unplugging one of his machines on TikTok. And I was like, do these kids understand what they saying? Like, do you not understand that if you are a CNA, you can lose your license even if you're saying that shit as a joke? You could be investigated. These young kids hate older people. Hate. That's why I don't say nothing to nobody. When I go out in public, I don't say nothing to nobody. I mind my own business because I know that these young kids is crazy, and I don't want to have to help somebody's child meet their maker before they time. I really don't. I don't talk to these crazy kids. I don't want to have nothing to do with them. Hey Naya, who is that? Who is that right there? Jeezy TV, Oaktown Biz. Who is that? Let me go to your channel. Cause I do not want to have to oh, okay. Okay. That's that's my son for real this time, y'all. You know somebody on here, it was somebody on here one time and they said they was you and it wasn't you. I see it's you now. I didn't went to your channel to check and see. I see it's you. I see it's you this time. That's really my son, y'all. Don't nobody block him. Cause we was about to block you because we had to block this other person because he came on and was like pretending like he was you. Talking about, oh yeah, order some pizza or something. And he said something crazy. I was like, wait a minute, is this you? But no, this you for real this time. What you doing, child? What you doing out here looking at your mama? You ain't got nothing else to do. Did you did you see the fight with now see, I'm asking the wrong person because I know this boy will be on here fighting too. Did you see that fight with the baby and his baby mama's sister? Now he'll fight too. This my fighting son on here, y'all. This my real son. This my oldest son. This the fighter. You should come on here. You should come on here with me so you can clown with me. Y'all, now y'all want to see two people crazy. Let me invite him. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to click on that link. Click on that link, G, so you can come on with me. So we can act crazy together. Cause I didn't really have a oh Lord. Here he go, taking up for the baby. The baby ain't did his thing. The baby snuck one good one in and then he left. He didn't do nothing because he knew that if he really got into a fight, he was gonna get into trouble. So he snuck one hit in and then he walked away. You talking to Miko. Oh, tell her I said hi. Tell her I said hey. Okay. Well, anybody else want to come on and talk about anything interesting you saw today? Because I only saw those two things. That was the first thing I saw when I got up this morning was that fight with the baby. Of course, that was plastered. So But that boy was talking like what last year? All that stuff that that boy was saying wasn't that last year when or the beginning of the year when he got into it with his sister. That's his sister. He should have been talking crazy though. Somebody got to take up for you, you know? I don't blame him for wanting to take up for his sister. If it had been mine, I would have been taking up for my sister too. Yeah, the baby a real one until he go to jail. And then y'all gonna be like, free the baby, free the baby. No, the baby should stop getting into all of these crazy skirmishes. I think the boy came to where the baby was. See, the thing is, I can't tell if the baby was there first or if the dude was, or if the boy was there first. Because some people said that the boy I don't want to call him a boy. I don't know what his name is. Danny's brother. Somebody said that Danny's brother went there and said he wanted to talk to him man to man. Like he didn't come there to fight. But because he had said, if I see you, it's on site, on site. If I ever see you, it's on site. Then the baby took it like, okay, well, it's on site. And they had words and the baby hit him. And then the security team jumped in, which to me is messed up because if two men having an issue, let the two men handle it. And if the baby can fight, then what is the problem? You don't have to, all them other people shouldn't have, the whole security team shouldn't have jumped in. It was kicking him and pulling his hair. They like to pull the poor baby hair out at the root. Just dragging him all over the bowling alley, just pulling his hair, and they was kicking him and everything. I was like, oh my God. Oh Lord. When they got up off of him, his face, and it's not funny, but his face was red. He was like, oh my God. I know he was like, damn, they came from every which way on me. But he got up and, he was just like, hey, what can I do? They whooped me. They whooped his ass too. God damn. I felt bad for him. And if I had been his sister, I know that Danny saw that fight. And I know she was like, oh my God, they didn't just whoop my brother's ass over some dumb shit that I started. I would have felt so bad. They was, girl, they was yanking him around like a rag doll. Do you hear me? And the floor, I didn't know that the bowling alley lane floor was that slippery because they was all sliding. Like they had them put grease or something. Do the floors always be that greasy? I ain't been to a bowling alley in a minute, but I don't remember the floors being that slick. Cause they was all falling. He didn't know it was coming like that though. He probably figured I may be able to at least get a couple of hits on the baby if it's one-on-one. If it had been on one-on-one, if it had been fair, that wasn't fair. But I know there's no fair in fighting. But if it had just been the two of them, he may have at least been able to get a lick in. He could have at least punched him or something. Like he didn't even get a paint. He didn't even get to paint nobody. They whooped his ass. I felt sorry for him. They was just slanging him around, but he got up. Because it had been me, I'd have still been laying there. I, I wouldn't have got up. I'd have just, I'd have still been like, they'd have been like, they'd have came over there and shook me and be like, everybody gone, you can get up now. I'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna just stay. I ain't getting up. Ain't no way in the world I'd have got up. They would have just been laughing. They'd have had took my picture and everything because I wouldn't have got up. I'm not gonna get up. You whoop my ass. I'm not getting up. You gonna have to call the ambulance. Call the ambulance to come and pick me up. That would have made it more dramatic anyway. He should have just laid there. That would have helped in his lawsuit. Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna sue them. He's gonna sue them. He is. I would, because they said he was hurt. He had to be taken to the hospital. One of the reports I saw said he was taken to the hospital. He had some injuries. So I would sue them. Cause they ain't all gonna just kick me in my head and sling me around like that, and I don't get some money. You beat my ass like that. You gonna somebody going to pay me. And they said he got kicked in the head. That's a real assault. That's just not like, two people punching each other. Once you kick somebody in the head, you're really trying to hurt them. So it may be some charges filed behind that. And I think at this point, the baby, he may need that. He may need that so he can calm down because it seemed like everything he does, he gets out from under. So he may need to go to jail. Yeah, they got him. Yes, they got him good. It was ugly. I felt them punches and I was laying in the bed watching. I wasn't even there. And I could feel them hits. He got hit hard. And he was like falling. He was on when he was on the ground, when he was on the floor, it was like so many people around him punching him and stuff. You He couldn't tell where the licks was coming from. And because one person like had his hair, it was like hard for him to protect himself. He couldn't just, like, because somebody was like pulling his hair and slanging him and stuff. Like he couldn't even, cover his head or nothing. So he was getting his hair pulled out by the root, and then people was punching him and kicking him. Lord Jesus, it was bad. It was horrible. That it was horrible. And if that was my brother, I just couldn't sit there and just, watch my brother get beat up like that. I probably would have called the baby and been like, so you gonna just beat my brother up? You and your friends just gonna beat my brother up like that? I'm about to come over your house right now. Something gonna happen. Something had to happen. And somebody need to stop the baby because he getting a little bit too big. You gotta go? Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow then. Love you. Gizmo said bye. Your brother was on here, Gizmo. Gizmo like, I don't care. I'm asleep. Shut up. Gizmo, heck of me. Come here, Pootie. Poochie, come here. I guess she was at home. She wasn't there, was she? Was she there, child? I don't think she was there. I hope she wasn't there because I that ooh I would have had to jump in. You just can't hit my brother like that. Somebody would have just had to hit me because I couldn't have just been there and watched all them people jump on my brother. I would have jumped in. I'm like Naya. I would have jumped in too. I would. You're not gonna okay, sweetie. You just not gonna be kicking and punching my brother. Somebody probably would have just hit me because I'd have jumped in. You're not gonna be hitting nobody in my family like that. And I don't at least get one lick. I don't paint somebody. I don't paint somebody. Spit something. Since we fighting dirty, we just gonna fight real dirty. I'd have been spitting and painting and scratching and everything else. Cause they did him dirty. They really did. Like that was just dirty. I mean, I can see your security preventing someone from hurting you. I can see that. Moving the baby, getting the baby out of the situation, but your whole security team kicking and punching and that's too much. That's too much. Beyonce's security would never. I can't see Beyonce's security doing that. They would be too busy trying to get Beyonce and the family and stuff out of the situation. I cannot see what's Beyonce's security guard name because that dude been with Beyonce for a long time. I can't see him just fighting and I can't see that child. Hey Tina, Jules. Yes, Jules would never. Can you see Jules kicking somebody in the head and fighting somebody? I mean, I can see him removing Beyonce. I can see him removing Beyonce and getting Beyonce backstage or what. But okay, come on now. Beyonce would never be in a bowling alley with a whole bunch of other people either. Like, no. Anytime Beyonce wants to do something, they shut everything down and let her do it. I finally saw that like for these celebrities to like shut down Disneyland and like have these back I don't want to say backstage because it's not backstage, but it's like behind the scenes rides and tours of Disneyland. They have like restaurants in Disneyland that's like $1,000 to eat there. They have like a specific club at Disneyland for like rich that only like rich people can go to. But like when people like Beyonce and the Kardashians and stuff want to take their kids to Disneyland, I think it's like $9,000. They get like an escort that gets them on all the rides and they go in front of everybody else. It's just like, they pay a certain amount of money for the day so that they can get it's more than VIP. It's like something even more special than VIP at Disneyland for people that are, really rich. Phoenix said, but bro and the baby are gangbangers. The brother too? What's his name? Brother too? He won too? He a gangbanger and got beat up like that? What gang he in? The Flowers? I know he ain't no gangbanger and got beat up like that. If he is, they gonna kick him out. He out the game. He girl, how he a gangbanger and got his ass beat like that? No, they gonna put him out. Mm-mm. You can't be no gangbanger and get beat up like that, can you? Now I heard of getting jumped in the gang, but god damn, he got tore up. They tore him up, girl. Just whooped him. They tore him up. He can't be no. He can't be no. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. It was. It was way too. But why did he go there by himself? Why was he alone? If he a gangbanger, why he didn't bring his friends? Why his gang wasn't with him? You now everybody knows that the baby always is with his entourage. You got to catch him slipping. And I'm pretty sure he never goes anywhere alone but to the bathroom. So why the other dude didn't have his gang with him? That would have been a fight. Like if he had showed up with his people and then the baby had his people. Oh, Bird said shouldn't went around there messing with them people. Sure shouldn't. Cause they whooped his ass, child. He got his ass whooped. But if he had now, if you know that you're gonna go somewhere and start some mess, and you know the person that you're gonna start some mess with always got a bunch of people with them, got an entourage. You don't show up by yourself? What sense did that make? Ain't no way in the world I done went there by myself unless I just want to get my ass whooped. Yeah, he wasn't doing nothing. I felt bad for him because he wasn't even trying to swing, was he? Did he get one hit? He didn't get no hits, did he? His name Okay, Brandon. He didn't get no hits in, did he? He wasn't even trying to swing. Like they had tied the boy arms around his back or something. He just went down and let me see, y'all. I'm being nosy too. What's his name? I'm gonna see. Is oh yeah, they say he in the OG gang. Girl, what gang is that? What gang is that? Is that some old Norwegian? What they say he Norwegian? What kind of gang is that? I ain't never heard of no OG gang. Now I don't see it. That's not one of the gangs out here. Oh, somebody say, is the baby and his goons wrong for stomping Danny's brother? Yes. I mean, I could see if it was one on one. Okay, here's an article in XXL magazine. It says the baby is under investigation for assault with a deadly weapon in fight with Danny Lee's brother. So what was the weapon? Feet? The baby is under investigation following the physical altercation he had with Danny Lee's brother, Brandon Beals, at a bowling alley in California earlier this morning. A rep for the LAPD confirmed with XXL this afternoon that the police report filed for the fight involving the baby and Brandon Beals at Corbin Bowl in Tarzana, California, was for assault with a deadly weapon, with the baby was listed as the suspect. The rep also said, okay, so this fight happened at 1:20 in the morning. Why is these people at a bowling alley at 1:20 in the morning? Officers responded to a radio call for an ambulance battery in the 1900 block of Ventura Boulevard. Officers met with the victim who had left the location after the incident but had returned around 3:30 a.m. to have a police report completed. The victim filing the report is assumed to be Brandon Beals. For the details of the incident, the victim stated he was at the location when he became involved in a verbal dispute with the suspect. Victim was punched in the face by the suspect, then hit and kicked by numerous other suspects. Victim received injuries but refused medical treatment. According to the report from TMZ this morning, law enforcement sources said the baby is under investigation for assault with a deadly weapon because Bills was kicked in the head while he was already on the ground. However, that information could not be confirmed. I'm pretty sure it could be confirmed. I'm pretty sure they saw that in the video. As previously reported, video footage began circulating on social media of the Charlotte, North Carolina rapper altercation with the brother of Danny Lee, who is the mother of one of the baby's children. In the clips, the baby is seen throwing the first set of punches at Bills on a bowling alley lane. Bill Bills is later seen being hit by several other men with the rapper across additional lanes. The physical altercation likely stems from back in November when the baby requested Danny and their 3-month-old daughter leave his home while on Instagram Live, and y'all already know all of that stuff. So I'm pretty sure he's going to file charges. Because it does, and all y'all saying, well, he shouldn't have been there, he shouldn't have went there, blah blah blah. I can go someplace. That don't mean that you and your people can kick me in the head and jump on me and beat me up. You can't do that. Even if I show up there, you can't just jump me. Y'all can't jump me and beat me up and kick me in the head. That's serious assault. So yeah, he can file charges. Now, I think it would have been different if him and the baby had had an altercation and it's just two people fighting. That's totally different. But when it's you and six other people, no, you can't do that because they were not protecting the baby, because at no point was the baby ever in the baby wasn't in danger. So they can't say they was protecting him because he was never in danger. Because Buffalo Bill never got a chance to hit him back. So, well, the baby was the baby is at home with the mama. Yeah, but even if Brandon did confront him, he still hit him first. What if Brandon was there to say, "Hey, man, can we just squash this beef?" And before the whole words could come out of his mouth, the baby was just like, "Bam!" I told, "Bam!" What, dude? I'm here trying to apologize. Yeah, like what happened? Like who walked up to who first, and what was said before the baby just, because it says the baby swung first. And in the video, unless those videos are cut up, it did look like the baby swung on him first. And then before he even really had a chance to cock back, to swing back, he was, taking hits all upside his head. And then somebody was pulling his hair and to knock him down. And once he got down on the ground, that was it. And the janky part was, once they got him down on the ground and was kicking him and stuff, then somebody started pulling the baby towards, I guess, the exit to get him out of the bowling alley. After you didn't started the mess, and then you got the rest of your goons over there finishing it. Because what if they had kicked one? Because it only takes one kick to the head to kill somebody. You kick them the wrong way, and you can kill them, right? Like, it could be lights out. So what if one of those kicks had just killed him right there? Because next week, and I'm going to promote this on the weekend. Next week, one of the young ladies from the group home that I used to work at is going to come on the show, and she's going to talk about what it was like um aging out of the foster care system. And this young lady, I'm so proud of her. She is a mother. I don't want to tell her story because I want her to tell it, but she really got her life together. Really, really got her life together. And she is a product of the foster care system. And she's going to come on and tell her story. But one of the things that happened while we were, when I was working there, the girls used to fight a lot. And one particular night, I was kicked in the head, not on purpose. I know that she didn't kick me on purpose. She was trying to kick the other girl, and I was trying to bend down to get her up to break up the fight, and I got kicked very hard, like to the point where I saw stars. Like, I had a concussion, had to go to the hospital, everything. It was crazy. Like, I was out of work for a couple of days. I had a concussion, like X-rays, the whole 9 yards. So I know that a hit to the head can be very, very serious. And I was really, really blessed that, it wasn't any worse than what it was. I mean, it was bad. Trust me, it was bad. It hurt. I saw stars, many of them, and got nauseated. That's how I knew that it was serious, because I got nauseated um after it happened. And so I had to go to the hospital. But yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, I used to be a counselor at a group home. So she is going to come on and tell her story. And I'm going to see if I can invite a few of the other girls to also come on, because these young ladies aged out of the system. When you turn 18, they do have a few programs to help that will I think one of them would help them transition into an apartment. It just depended on your situation, but a lot of these kids aged out at 18, especially out of the group home situation. If you were not, I think, and out of the foster home situation too. I'm not sure if you age out of foster care, but you aged out of that group home at 18. So she's gonna come one day next week and talk about her, what it was like um living there, because I worked at a 18 bed facility. It was a pretty large facility, and it was two facilities. So it was a 18 bed facility, and then next door I think we had a 6 bed facility. But that place was for like the older girls who were getting ready to transition out. So they were learning more serious life skills like how to cook, and they were supposed to be teaching them how to manage their money. And some of the girls that lived in the transition homes, they had jobs. They were working like fast food or retail or whatever. So we had two different facilities that were next door to each other. Oh, that's good, Naya. Yeah, because some of these kids were there for a while, you know, and some of these kids had been in the system for a while. So, um, they have interesting stories. Like it was eye opening for me. Like I didn't even realize before I started working there, like how many kids were in um the foster care system. I didn't even know that kids were in facilities like group homes. I really didn't. Like I was that naive. I knew kids were in foster care, but I didn't know that they had houses that housed kids in, like group home settings like that. It was eye opening for me. Gizmo, you hear me calling you. Gizmo, you want a treat? Come get a treat. Come here. This dog don't listen to me for shit. He don't listen to me. Yeah, I know they do now. They do now. I mean, the foster care system, I don't know. It's just sad. Like, God, it's sad what um some of these children are going through. Naya said a few girls I met got dropped off and abandoned for being gay. Couldn't get out until I was 18. Yeah, that's what um that's the age that they age out at, is 18. I mean, there were kids in there for all different, type reasons. Parents in jail, parents on drugs, just kids running away. If you run away so many times, then you become a ward of the court because they're trying to figure out, why you keep running away, what's going on at home, just all kind of stuff. I wonder how they felt about the other people there. What other people? Like the other kids? I mean, you guys will be able to ask her questions because she said that she is going to be open to answering questions and stuff about um her experience. And we have been, are you still, no, this was years ago. um we have I've known her since she was 13. When she first came to the facility, she was 13, and she is 32 or 33. Either 32 or 33, because she's the same age as my son. I don't know how old my son is, but they the same age. As a matter of fact, their birthdays are within a couple of days of each other. So I'm gonna show y'all this blanket that I'm making, and then I'm gonna get off here. Oh, now you want to get up. Now you want to get up, huh? Oh, okay. You going back to sleep. Okay. I'm making this Dallas Cowboys um blanket for my nephew. So I want to show y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show y'all the whole thing, but there are pictures. It is the Dallas Cowboy star. So it's a 5-point star. Can y'all see it? I don't know how long it's gonna be. I mean, how big it's gonna be. But and I haven't figured out how I want to like transition the colors yet. But this is how much I have so far. And I made a little mistake right here, but I'm gonna see if I can fix it. But it's still cute. And this is the first time I ever made a star blanket. And you know how when you the crocheter, when you the person, you can see the flaw. But if you don't point it out, another person can't see it. But when you can see it, it irritates you. But I didn't see it until too late, and I don't know. I may be able to fix it after I get everything done. I may be able to fix it, but if I can't, that just adds character to the blanket. Just be like, my auntie made this. Now it's the star kind of wonky, but she did her best. Okay, my auntie did this for me. Shoot, huh? No, it takes too much work. You know what I mean? Like those, a blanket like that, it's going to take me weeks. You know what I mean? Like people don't want to pay for that type of work. It's going to take me at least a couple of weeks to finish that because for one thing I have arthritis, and once my fingers start to get sore or whatever, then I got to put it down and rest my hands for a couple of days, and then I pick it back up because I didn't crochet yesterday. I didn't work on it at all yesterday, so I may do a roll today and see, because I can't crochet every day. Like I be looking at some of these young ladies on TikTok, and because it's a whole crochet community on TikTok, child. And I was looking at this one young lady's video, and she was like, I crochet for 10 hours a day. I was like, well, damn. Ain't no way in hell I can crochet for no 10 hours a day. My fingers be done fell off. All the way off, child. So I ain't crochet today. Because I finished twisting my hair, and that made my finger sore. So I was like, I ain't doing no crochet. That blanket can wait. I just want to be finished by. I want to be finished before May, and I'll be finished then because I don't. It's not going to be, um, you know, blanket. I want it to be big enough to wrap around him, but not blanket. You know what I mean? I don't know, child. It's gonna be kind of big, just not super big. Because it's not, it's gonna be more like a throw that you like throw across your bed, not like a blanket. Yeah. 10 hours is too much. But some of the stuff that these young ladies, I'm like, y'all doing it. Y'all are out here making dresses and pants, and I saw this witch hat. I was watching this one young lady's video last night, and she crocheted this witch hat that had like little toadstools on. It was so intricate. I was like, God damn. It was so nice, but I just don't have the patience for all that. And then she made this jacket that had like dragon scales, or I don't know. It was like a crochet jacket. It had like these, I don't know. I can't even describe it, but it was real nice. She said it was like, in her mind, it was like dragon scales or something. That's what she was going for, and it did kind of look like it, because the way she crocheted like these little humps and stuff in the pattern, it was so nice. I was like, girl, if you don't do that, and I'll be putting 5 or 6 granny squares together, and be thinking I didn't did something big. And these kids out here really making serious items. Like, I gotta step my game up. So I'm finna go, y'all. I just wanted to come in and tell y'all about that crazy girl that jumped over that bank thing. I know they looking for her though. I know she couldn't go home. Cause if she did, when she pulled up at her house, I know the police was sitting out there waiting for her and was like, come on, get in the car with us. Come on. So I'm finna get off here, and what time is it? 8 o'clock. What time? Where y'all at? What time is it? Where y'all at? Cause it's only 8 o'clock here. It's not late for me. I know some of y'all down south and stuff. It's like 11 o'clock, ain't it? 10 and 11 o'clock. Where y'all at? My skin is so dry. Y'all know it was 75 degrees here today. It was 75 degrees here. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Oh, okay. Well, that ain't too bad. It was nice here today, and it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, I think. You just got out of meeting? Let's see what the weather's supposed to be tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be 73 tomorrow. It was 76 today. It's supposed to be 73 degrees tomorrow. It's gonna be in the 70s all weekend. It's 59 degrees right now. So we've been getting some nice weather compared to some other places. I know some places been getting sleet and all kind of stuff. We ain't getting none of that, child. I'm gonna put my pajamas on. And probably I said I was gonna do a roll of that blanket. I ain't gonna do no blanket. I'm about to put my pajamas on and do just like Gizmo. He curled up. I'm gonna do just like him. I'm gonna find me something. Wait a minute. Have y'all been watching okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this and then I'm gonna leave for real. Have y'all been watching this show on HBO? Is this it? Let me see if this is it. Because if y'all not watching this, okay, it's called Gilded Age. This show, y'all gotta watch. Y'all gotta watch that. This show is so good, and it's set in. Let me say, it says from the creator of Downton Abbey, HBO's new series, The Gilded Age, shines a light on a world at the brink of the modern age. With huge fortunes to be made and lost, conflict is brewing and societal rules will be challenged like never before. And it's set in like the 1930s, I think, or the late 1920s. And the one thing that I do like about this show is it does not show Black people as, like slaves, and it doesn't show us in a negative light. Like there is a Black character, and they don't show her as one of the um maids or house people that take care of the house or whatever. They show her as a young Black woman attempting to become an author. And I mean, it's a very good storyline for not just for the Black woman, but about how white people did each other during this time. It is really good. Oh, thank you, Galactic Indigo Goddess. Honey, keep my hair braided up under my when I wear my wigs. I keep my hair braided, and that's a way to keep it flat because my afro, when I comb my hair out, my hair is so poofy that it kind of sticks up a little bit. And if I keep it braided, it keeps the wig flatter to my head. Plus, I kind of like my little twisties, even when I don't wear my wig. Um, I moisturize my twisties and fluff them up a little bit and just wear them like that. Can I buy a yarn? Oh, one of the spirit dolls, you mean? Um, I think I only have two, and they're small. Shoot me an email and tell me what you want, and I'll make you one. Yeah. Um, Shoot me an email. Let me see. Did I type that right? No. Hold on. Okay. Um, Send me an email and let me know what size you want. I'll show you the big one that I have. If you want one that size, then I'll make you one like that. Have you heard of a boogity doll? Is that a down south hoodoo situation? I haven't heard of a boogity doll. Is it another name for it? Yeah, but small is small. I'll show it to you. I don't have it. I don't have it right here, but I'll show it to you. I never heard of a boogity doll. So you want something simple? Okay. I'll show you what I have because what I have is so small that it will fit in a a little mojo bag. It's that small. I think that's all I have right now. I mean, I there are all type of dolls though, Phoenix. It's all type. It's in especially in the hoodoo genre. It's all type of dolls. You know what I mean? And it just depends on your practice. It's all types of dolls, all types of names for dolls. People use dolls for all type of purposes. So just because just because I haven't heard of it, don't mean it don't exist. What's the name of the movie? What's the name of the movie? Because I wanna know. Oh, it's a scary movie. I like scary movies. What do the doll look like? Is it ugly? I gotta look it up. Is it bookity or boogity? Which one is it? Boogity? How do I get up on this mess? It came out last year? Oh, it is. It's boogity. It says, wait a minute. Oh, what movie is this? Is the name of it spell? The name of it is spell? Because I'm sure gonna look it up. I can't play it because I don't want to get um copywritten. It says the Boogity Dolls introduction is fresh and offers up glimpses of entertaining horror, mostly courtesy of the production design and staff. That just oh, okay. Hold on. The art of the boogity. Oh, it's a whole book. Okay. So it's hoodoo. Hmm. I never heard of it. Okay, now that's something I'm gonna have to look into, but I want to see the movie. It's on Amazon Prime. Oh, I got that. I got that. I'm about to go watch it right now because I never heard of that. But see, it's so much stuff in hoodoo, in voodoo. There's so many different spells and dolls, and it's a good movie. Okay, good. Because I ain't got nothing else to watch. I'm about to go watch it rat now. Why? Why was you offended? Why? What did it make? Did it make like? Did it make us look crazy? Did it make black people look crazy? What was it, girl? Why was you offended? Oh, really? Oh, well, I'm about to find out. It was one of those kind of it was one of those kind of movies that like make people look crazy that practice stuff. Ew. I don't care. I like to. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it and see, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. That'll that'll give us something. Okay. Well, that'll give us something to um. That'll give us something to talk about. Cause I do. I like to watch those type of movies just to see how certain things are portrayed. You know what I mean? Yeah, and if it's entertaining, then that's good. Okay. Oh, Amari Hardwick. Oh, he in it. I don't really like him. He's not a good actor to me. But I don't watch none of them shows though. All right, y'all. I'm finna go. I'm about to go look it up right now and see if I can find it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to come in early. I ain't gonna come in this late tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to come in at my regular time. Okay, so probably around 3 o'clock. Um, I'll be trying to come in like after I help my husband get his lunch together for work. So probably around 3 o'clock. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.